A raid at a hostel in Kwa Mashu uncovered a deadly criminal operation after an ammunition manufacturing machine and bullets worth 1 million rand were recovered. A manhunt is now underway to apprehend the suspect or suspects following a tip-off. They were in possession of crime scene exhibits. The person living in a room at the hostel had allegedly been supplying ammunition to cash-in transit operatives as well as other criminals. Let's find out what's happened here with Mvuseni Mnqayi, who is with the KZN Department of Community Safety and Liaison. Good evening to you and welcome. Of course, congratulations on making the breakthrough. Can you tell us more about how it happened?
Good evening to you and your viewers. Indeed, there has been a great success in the province of KwaZulu-Natal in terms of the machine that is producing ammunition found in the hostel of Kwa Mashu. The MEC for Community Safety and Liaison, Honorable tipoff, is so grateful. The cabinet of KwaZulu-Natal or the government is so pleased with the success that was made by law enforcement, and the province would like to express its gratitude for this work that is so good that was done by the police.
Yeah, Mvuseni, congratulations are important. They're one part of the story because now it's quite, I imagine, quite urgent to track down the suspect, to find out more about this operation, whether there is a network of collaboration. You know, to find an ammunition manufacturing machine, you know, that's a pretty sophisticated thing.
It clearly indicates the level of complications in terms of crime in our country, because this is clear indication that there is a lot of coordination, a lot of organized crime if such a number of ammunition can be produced in one hostel in Kwa Mashu. The viewers will recall that the province of KwaZulu-Natal is having a challenge of the murder cases, particularly in the hostels, and specifically in Kwa Mashu hostel. There has been murder cases there, and the police have been dealing with that challenge. But it indicates that there is a serious problem if you can find a machine that can produce 100,000 of ammunition in one hostel. And it's clear that there is then this coordination and sort of coordination of this criminal act by the criminals. Criminals are out there to ensure that our communities do not live in peace. That's why we must, all of us, congratulate the efforts that were made by law enforcement, driven through crime intelligence, and with this huge success. So we are so grateful.
Yeah. Mvuseni, can we talk about, you know, what we know about the operation itself? So you've located, you've located this equipment, as you say, it was sophisticated, was able to produce, from what we understand, at least 100 rounds of ammunition per day, which is quite a significant amount. Do we know anything more about the country of origin of this equipment and where one could actually procure something like this?
At this stage, that is not clear. And what we know is that the police are continuing with the investigation so that the perpetrators can be found. Because as I've indicated, we cannot preempt to say we know the kind of origin or where is this coming from. What we are pleased about is that there has been this discovery of this machine, and the police are out there tracking the perpetrators or the criminals behind this crime.
What are police saying, Mvuseni, about whether this was, it's hard to imagine it would be, one person running an operation like this. What more do we know about the investigation in terms of how many people police are on the hunt for and whether they are close to making arrests?
The police are out there. It will be also not correct for us to say how many police are following these criminals, but it's correct that it can't be one individual doing this. There is a network, and I think we must, as a country, take comfort from the fact that investigations are going on and more light will be shed as more work is done in this regard. So we can't be preemptive to say it's like 10 police, but the coordination in terms of the intelligence that drives the process behind, and the investigation that follow-ups are being made, and as long as arrests are made, because we can almost be definite that there will be arrests, so that there'll be proper linkage in terms of saying this is where this crime is coming from.
All right, Mvuseni Mnqayi, thank you very much for talking to us tonight. Appreciate your time. He is with the KwaZulu-Natal Department of Community Safety and Liaison.